I saw someone saying one of the hacks of going on vacation for married couples or couples in general is getting 2 beds in a room.
2 beds?
Yup. They said get 2 beds. 2, whatever. Yeah, queen beds, whatever, in a room.
Oh my gosh, no. I would be offended.
They said that is a hack. They said it is the best. It is the best decision they've ever made.
That's people
because you can you can still pop off. And if you think about it, you do have an extra gym set placed in the bedroom for activities. If you think about that. Okay. And then you can retreat to your bed. You go to your bed and everyone sleeps great.
And everybody sleeps
no great. Elbows touching, no knees.
No knees touching. But you can do the same in a king bed.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
We
you can spread
don't touch knees in a king bed.
I'm not talking about us. Okay. I'm saying in general, in a king bed, you can touch. You can roll over. You can the knees, the legs, anything can happen. These people said that getting two beds in a room for a married couple or for a couple in general is the move. I want to know if there's anyone out there that does that. All fruits right.
Big it up.
Can you see your body right? I murder.
You must want the DJ charge for.
I did.
You must see your
body right. I murder.
You must want the DJ charge for. Big it up on your sack, ride up on your.
You know about this beans.
In your property, man, I say fat merchandise. They never run out of stuff full of shit.
Woo! Shout out to my man JW. Shout out to JW over Panama. My guy, yo. Yeah.
Them a try stuff from body rider. How we get you off it in that so me say.
Big it up. Woman, you say your body rider murder.
You must want the DJ charge for.
I did.
Big it up. Woman, say your body rider murder. You must want the DJ charge for. It can't. What in a bucket can't. What in a pan.
All kind of trouble. All kind of trouble.
All kind of trouble.
Make a later down the south. Come and dance, come shack out. So me say,
pick it up.
Woman, you say your
body rider murder.
You must want the DJ charge for. Can you see your body rider murder? You must want the DJ charge for. No girl in a body shot. Feel say them hot, but them flop. Cause under them body jam black. So you fit ban at the lola and deal with the case. Come do vocal dance and make up your face. And make your man know you have a slice of the cake. Cause your body rider. So me say,
pick it up.
Come on, you say your body rider murder.
You must want the DJ charge for. Can you see your body rider murder? You must want the DJ charge. Pitch up on your saddle, ride up on your back. Exposing your property. Man, I say fat merchandise. Ever they never run out of stock.
Boujou's ill.
Waffle your body, girl, straight to the max. Jump and shack out. You want hear me non-stop because woman, you see your body rider murder. You must want the DJ charge for. Can you see your body rider murder? You must want the DJ charge. It can't hold in a book, it can't hold in a pan. I just really want to cry for your fraction, but you button one know. I wish you get it from body rider. The girl I use and a madman without the body rider.
You ready, baby?
I'm ready.
If I face now, say what the body for your shack out, your shack out.
Pick it up.
Pod this down a little bit.
I just want to know who was the guy that said pick it up. The whole song. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Joe
he just sat there with the mic. Pick it up. Lean back just a little more.
Hit the spliff a few times.
Yeah, that's it. He's just chilling.
Joe and I had a conversation about the best dance hall album of all time.
Oh.
And his is Mr. Mention by Buju. And I don't really have an argument, even though mine is Rapping for the Ladies by Shopper Ranks, right? This album was this Mr. Mention is just chock full of joints.
Okay.
Hopefully some of which we'll be listening to in concert coming up in a couple weeks.
Hello.
Shout out to Buju. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Welcome home, Buju.
Welcome home, Buju.
Welcome home. Whoa. What you doing over there?
I'm sorry.
Drinking
I'm sorry. I don't have to.
Welcome to episode 69 of the Where's Brunch podcast.
What's up, y'all?
Trina's favorite number, 69.
69. Oh, we starting? Oh, we going there? We going there? Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Where's Brunch podcast. I am Trina Marie and...
Oh, I'm Brocky, as in the Black Rocky.
Yes, and we are the Where's Brunch podcast, your favorite married, over 45 couple experiencing life and sharing the do's and don'ts.
Right? Yeah. For us, at least, it might work for you. It might not.
Might not. You can follow us, the Where's Brunch podcast, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. You can subscribe on YouTube, and you can listen to us on all the streaming platforms. Don't forget to give us a like, a follow, a shout out, a hello. Let us know where you're coming from. Where are you viewing, listening from? And we love 5-star ratings.
We love that, yo. Shout out to you. Hey. That was good. Y'all can find us in the streets too.
It's been a while.
It's different streets though. We're not in those streets.
We're not outside.
No, we're not outside.
Not at 1 a.m.
It's a different kind of oh man, yo, rest in peace to those folks for sure in DC.
I had like
you gotta stir it up.
On the bottom.
We're having elderflower spritzes. You can hear the ice in the background and the metal straw. You know what I mean? So we how you doing, baby? You good?
I'm great. How are you?
No, I'll ask first. I need to hear more.
I feel like I had a great day with some libations.
Yes.
Eventually, I had a libation at the plant shop.
Even though you're not drinking a lot, right?
Even though I'm not drinking a lot.
Not even not drinking a lot. You're barely drinking these days.
I'm barely drinking these days thanks to medication.
Yeah.
So I feel really good. I feel really clear. I'm feeling my body feels lighter.
Good.
And I can tell that, like, just in how I'm moving and how clothes are fitting and all kind of stuff. And so I feel good. I feel like, okay.
Shout out to that, yo. Shout out to that.
Here we go. It's the weekend.
Shout out to that, yo.
Hey, I'm feeling tan. I'm feeling relaxed. Yes. A little reflective, too. You know, like just about the vacation and mindset on coming back home and where I am with things.
Yeah, so we had a lot of good conversations and stuff when we were on vacation. So
we did.
It is a time for reflection right now, I believe.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I believe that. I felt that in my inside about just attacking, you know, different things. Now that I'm back, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Like, I need to pay attention to food and pay attention to and so, you know, my mentals and all that good stuff.
The mentals.
Yeah. How about you?
Let me get comfortable here. Sit back a little bit.
You looking a little bronzy.
Yeah, I got a little bit. I'm good to answer your question.
Yeah.
I feel good today. You know what I'm saying? Rested. We went out and then made a major purchase today. I feel good about it. I don't feel any way about it. Shout out to us.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Wait, we're doing what?
Yeah. We made a major purchase today.
Yes,
it's just a bed. Yeah,
it's a bed.
But it's a nice bed, though.
Yes, because you don't want to touch my knees no more in the bed.
No, listen. You know, look, just to give y'all the story, when we got married and we moved into this space, we thought the bedroom was a little small for the bed that I had, which is a king-size bed, so we downsized.
We both had king-size beds.
That's right.
And I did not want to give up that green velvet bed that I hadn't
even had yours too long.
Bought. I didn't even have that bed a year.
Yeah.
Hurt my soul.
And shit, have we had this bed for a year? The one that we have right now?
Yes, we have, because I ordered it in the time when we moved.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So we got rid of the king size beds and we downsized, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
it hasn't been good.
It hasn't been the best.
No, it hasn't.
As much as we love each other.
We love each other a lot. And we are the type of people who we start out with a snuggle situation and it's like, all right, I'm going my side, you gonna go to your side, good night.
When we decide to snuggle.
Snuggle.
Yeah, sometimes, listen, snuggling is a decision these days.
Sometimes we just next to each other, just watch TV, like, all right, we good.
Listen, I was, and I don't want to bounce around too much, but it is what it is. So in that, like, I saw someone saying one of the hacks of going on vacation for married couples or couples in general is getting 2 beds in a room.
2 beds?
Yup. They said get 2 beds. two, whatever. Yeah, queen beds, whatever, in a room.
Oh my gosh, no! I would be offended.
They said that is a hack. They said it is the best. It is the best decision they've ever made.
That's people
because you can you can still pop off. And if you think about it, you do have an extra gym set placed in the bedroom for activities. If you think about that. Okay. And then you can retreat to your bed. You go to your bed and everyone sleeps great.
And everybody sleeps
no great. Elbows touching, no knees.
No knees touching. But you can do the same in a king bed.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
We you can spread it. Touch knees in a king bed.
I'm not talking about us. Okay. I'm saying in general, in a king bed, you can touch. You can roll over. You can the knees, the legs, anything can happen. These people said that getting two beds in a room for a married couple or for a couple in general is the move. I want to know if there's anyone out there that does that.
Please tell us, because we ain't doing it.
You want to get your own bed?
No, you want your own bed?
Nah, I'm good. I like the king size bed.
Yeah, I like to be able to reach out and touch you for a second.
Yeah, reach out and shit like, oh, my back hurt. Just like letting me know that at 3:45 in the morning.
Hold up a minute.
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
something like that.
Really?
It's all coming to territory, baby. It's love.
Listen, it's all love.
So we went out, we got back from vacation, and I said, wait, no, we're not gonna wait a week. We're gonna go to West Elm and we're buying a bed. And we went to West Elm.
Somebody was on a mission. We ain't been back 48 good hours.
You didn't even know you were making decisions on the bed until you were making decisions on the bed.
I'm sitting there like, wait, what? So wait, we're doing this now?
Like,
right.
I'm like, do you like this?
Do you like this? What do you think about this? And I'm like, wait, my fabric options?
Well, it started off with a mattress and whatnot. That was the biggest part. And then, of
you
course,
had already been researching.
Yeah, I had already been researching.
Less than 48 hours back from vacation, he was researching mattresses.
Watching YouTube videos and all going through that stuff. So yeah, today was good in that regard. And then we went right next door. I came prepared. We went right next door to the plant store. And we brought home 2 new babies today.
Yes, we had 2 new plants. And y'all, let me tell y'all about this plant store. This plant store serves alcohol.
Yes.
So please, if you're going to go, get you a cup, get you a libation so that you can pleasantly. I felt like when we were reviewing the bed options that I needed a cocktail.
You not just felt, you said that to the representative.
I need a drink. And
I said, they should serve champagne in West Elm.
Or mimosas in West Elm. Like, I'm here to help y'all. Let me know. But
right.
I'm sitting there and I'm like,
that would be dope.
I was not in the mindset. I thought we were just going to look and touch and see if it's there and what it feels like. And purchase.
Right.
So we got to get rid of the other bed that's here. Like, we got to get rid of that one. We got to put it on the market like now.
On the market.
So that it can be ready for the people to come and get when the other bed is scheduled to arrive.
I despise our bed. I mean, for the people out there who's willing to buy it, I love the bed.
Yeah, it's great.
it's so sad that it has to go. But it has to go.
How if you want a canopy bed and you're in the DMV?
You know what I mean?
So I was just like spun around, and it was kind of like, I remember thinking maybe yesterday when you were like, what do you think about going to West Elm and checking out the beds? I was like, it sounds like he wants to purchase this bed now. And I'm like, no, we just got back from vacation. This isn't moving that fast, is it?
I have to interject a little bit.
But I did see you on the YouTubes, and I was like, he's really over here researching beds.
I didn't say, how do you feel? I said, let's go to West Elm this weekend.
Oh, you said, let's go to West Elm. Let's go. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning my husband, okay? I am still learning the lingos of my husband. So now I know the let's go thing is, I've done market research. I have numbers in my head and I'm ready to go. And I see something that might be on sale that I might want to purchase, and we're going to get it.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas coming home today. He coming home today.
I'm not playing around out here, y'all.
We're not playing
playing around.
Listen, and I was just sitting there with the guy, and the guy's looking at me like, so you didn't know?
You didn't know? He asked her.
He asked me, and I was like, no, sir, I didn't.
Yeah.
And if he would have had a glass of bubbly, we would have really been going. Like, we would have really dug in deep there.
So, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like I said, the plant store is right next door. So she already knows once I get in there, I'm going crazy. So we already knew. We knew what Trina wanted, and we finally, you know, we got that plant, which is great.
Yes, I got a Twiggy, y'all.
Yeah,
I got a cactus, a fire stick cactus.
You remember?
I remember it's a fire stick cactus, and what
it doesn't look like a cactus though. It doesn't have the prickly things.
It doesn't have pricklies, but they said that as it grows, the top of it will turn a fire orange color.
Yeah, if it's in a well lit area, she said.
Yeah, in a well lit, and it's so cute. It's I've been looking at these Twiggy plants every time we've gone to the plant shop.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited that we got
worked
one.
out. So that was a good. So yes, good day today.
It was a great day, y'all. You know, you just dropping money on a bed. So happy. A bed will be with us before Labor Day. And that is really exciting. And we won't be touching knees anymore in the bed.
Oh, man. So, yeah, as Trina mentioned, we just got back from vacation.
Yes.
Shout out to us.
We are looking so tanned and brown skinned and melanin and all of
melanated.
Yeah, we're melanated. We got all of the sun. We went to the great state of Florida. I know some of y'all be hating Florida, but leave us alone, okay? If we want to go somewhere in Florida, we're not thinking about DeSantis. We are thinking about Florida and the Gulf Coast beaches.
And the bright sky.
Oh, because the sun is on a different level down there. The sky is a different color blue down there.
It really is. Trina says this to me all the time here in the DMV. And I'm always like, okay. No, our blue sky is light skinned. Florida blue sky is dark skin. That's true blue.
It's true blue. Yes.
That's different.
It is a different situation. There's less smog down there. There's less
and more water.
And more water. And it's just it's a thing. So we vacationed this time on the Gulf Coast.
Yes.
Which is a first. We've never vacationed. We both went somewhere we've never been before. I've never been to Anna Maria Island. Which is south of Tampa and north of Sarasota. It is actually on the tip of the Bean Point. So Anna Maria Island is like where Bean Point is the tip of it, but it's just below Tampa Bay. So it's like driving, if you were on a boat going into Tampa Bay, that island, it's the barrier island before you go into the bay.
Yeah, it's dope. Clear waters, white sands.
Listen.
Amazing.
Sugar, y'all.
Yeah, tropical, Caribbean, you know what I'm saying, and feel you're in the Gulf. We're on the Gulf of Mexico side.
Yes.
Because all the other side is the Atlantic, right?
Yes.
So, excuse me, you found this place somehow. How'd you find it?
Because Instagram knows that Trina likes Florida.
Right.
And Trina will click on anything that says Florida. So let's send her more Florida stuff. And Anna Maria Island started appearing in my algorithm about a year ago. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I started clicking and I started Googling and I started looking and following a hashtag and seeing more stuff about the island. And I was like, oh, smack. This is amazing. This looks like the Caribbean and it's only 2 hours away. And from Tampa, or an hour.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Hour and 20 minutes and a 2 hour flight, direct flight from DC to Tampa.
And you can also fly into Sarasota and get there in like 30 minutes or something like that, right?
Right. It's 30 minutes from the Sarasota Bradenton airport. However, coming from DC, the connections were real
crazy,
sketchy.
This is our travel agent.
Yes. And so I like direct flights. So we took a 6 a.m. flight straight into Tampa.
Are y'all listening? Did y'all hear what she just said? We took a 6 a.m. flight. What does that mean to you guys? I wish we were live so I can hear the answers. Because what that means is the alarm has to get 2 hours early. Yes. So let's go backwards, right? Yes. 2 hours early, so you have to be there by 4. 4. You should be there by 4.
And Lord, yes, you need to be, because Southwest Terminal, packed. They weren't even there.
They weren't even open yet.
They weren't even open at 4 a.m. for the folks who had 6 a.m. flights, and bunches of us had 6 a.m. flights.
Yep.
There was a 6:15 flight that was going to Fort Lauderdale. Ours was going to Tampa, and there was another flight that was going to Texas that was also at the 6 a.m.-ish time frame.
I would guess that it's a toss-up between the Fort Lauderdale, Miami travel situation in Atlanta for flights packed with the most fake eyelashes.
Why you coming for the sisters with the lashes?
They're not the only one that wears lashes.
Oh, this is true. The lashes are across nationalities at this point. I just wish I would just go and get them properly, professionally, and just don't slap on the butterfly wings.
I'm not used to seeing that many fake lashes that early
in the morning. Everybody had them on.
They was going to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, they were.
Because we were going to Tampa.
Yeah.
So that's a 4 o'clock showtime, which means there's an Uber that has to get involved because the Metro's not even running that early.
Yeah.
And so that means the Uber's at 3:40. That means we need to be up at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Wake up at 3 o'clock.
We did it.
Y'all know about me in my sleep. Check the previous episode. Yeah, we did it.
Yeah,
we did it. So what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer, because I get it, I understand the logic of catching those early flights. You get a full day at your destination.
You do, and we really did.
We had a full day. We got there and we went straight to the beach. We had a full day of beach.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, we're facing the west, so the sun was not even over our heads yet.
No.
And so we still had a whole sunset situation, even though that night it did rain.
It did pour that night.
So do you guys prefer to fly out super early and have a full day, or save your sleep and rest and then leave out a little bit later, but have to, kind of have an abbreviated stay for that day at your destination?
Right. Or do you do connecting flights? Are you cool with a bunch of connections?
And then there's that, because all the later flights had connections. That was the only flight with no connection that day.
Oh, what?
You know what I mean? So
trust me, I looked.
I know you did.
Because I know how you are. I knew I was going to get grief for the 6 a.m. flight. I knew it. And then one day he said to me, there's another airport that we can fly out of. And I'm like, you think I ain't look? Yes, 30 minutes away. I know. I checked, braided to the airport. I checked and I was like, so you want to have a layover in Chicago and another one in Houston before we get to Florida? Nah, we don't want to do that.
Nope, not at all.
So we had a direct flight, boom and boom. Rental car, boom.
Oh, yeah. We got a Ford, we got the OJ joint.
Yeah, we had a brand new OJ. The new OJ Bronco. It was nice.
I was gonna get us a convertible first, and then I changed my mind based on luggage. Right? I said, well, we need space, right?
Yeah.
And I'm glad we changed that up because listen, that top would have never been down.
No, it was
that sun is sitting right there, yo.
It was baking. We had great rides, bridges.
Oh yeah, we had a couple of bridges.
Yeah, we had a couple of bridges that were overwhelming, and I was like.
Yeah, that one bridge was no joke.
Yes.
But so yeah, man, that was dope. Anna Maria is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It's only 7 miles long. Yes. The island itself. Everyone moves around in golf carts.
Yes.
But we didn't do that because our resort gave us a designated parking spot. The parking on the island is very bad. It's limited, and everyone talks about this on TikTok and YouTube and stuff, right? Well, I go to YouTube. She's a TikToker, as far as research and stuff like that. Google and YouTube for me. Everyone talked about that, and I thought that we were going to end up getting a golf cart when we got there, but we didn't need it. We had a parking spot, and the places that we drove to. It was plenty. It was good. It was easy.
And it was just us. It was so easy.
Yep.
It was easy to move around. Yeah. Places that we went to. It was really pleasant, peaceful. What are we going to do today? Get up. Go to the beach. Lay out. Get tans. Relax. Get in the ocean. Get back out the ocean. Find food. Relax.
Yep.
And the water was so hot.
I looked it up. It was like 80 plus degrees every day.
It was like a bath, y'all.
It was beautiful.
The water was
that was phenomenal.
Hot. And the beaches were quiet. I would say, and that was something that I did notice when I went to Sarasota Beach several years ago, that why is it so quiet out here? They did give us a notice about the noise ordinance that they have on the beaches on the Gulf Coast. They don't allow you to get like rippy, row, ruckus. Yeah. They don't allow that on the beach. Whereas I'm used to Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Miami. It's a party.
Yeah.
It's up. It's
no,
lit.
there's no partying on this beach.
There's no partying on the beach. Now you can, of course, there were families and there were groups having a good time. Remember the last night, the Dominicans came out with the subwoofer.
They had literally, the woofer had to be almost 3 feet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was carrying on the shoulders. You can hear the bass and feel the bass.
At
our room,
which
is in their defense. Our room was right there on the beach,
yes, it was.
Facing the ocean, so it was only a stone's throw. But but generally it's quiet.
It was quiet. It was great. We went out at night and sat on the balcony.
Yeah,
and it was just like pitch black. The moon wasn't over the ocean. We didn't get any of that.
It was pitch black,
pitch
I would have loved to have seen the moon over the ocean like that,
too.
But it was pitch black.
It was not happening.
And it was some clouds in the sky at night, so you really couldn't see the stars as well as I wanted to. But it was lovely.
Yeah, it was magnificent.
Now, what we noticed quickly on the island is that, and I will put money on this, that we were the only black people on the island visiting.
Not working there.
Not working. There's a couple of people working. On the beach every single day. No, we didn't see a black person, period. And it's just an interesting thing.
Yeah.
That it brings us to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to frame it. Like, do black folks not want to try different things outside? When it comes to Florida, especially, right?
You go Miami me to death.
Right. You go Miami me to death.
Some people are learning about the Keys.
The Keys, we've been there too. I mean, you put me onto the Keys like that.
Slowly, people are learning about the Keys. People go to Fort Lauderdale. People go to Miami. But I did speak to my friend who lives in.
That's right.
And she said people don't go down that.
Black people
don't go down that far south. They stay up north, so they go to DeSoto Beach or they go to Fort DeSoto, and there's a few other beaches that were further north, closer to Tampa, I guess, where we go.
Mm-hmm. Now listen, so but she's speaking for people that live there. Mm-hmm. For the folks traveling, highly recommend going to this place. We didn't even get the whole, there's a Trump flag in the truck right around the corner feel. We didn't get that feel from any place that we were on that island.
Everyone was really nice.
Yeah, it was nice. They were nice
and welcoming,
yep,
and pleasant, and it wasn't fake. Like, oh my God. No, like they were really, really cool. Every conversation I had, I thought that the people who were servicing us were magnificent. Pause. I didn't feel like people were waiting until we walked away to like talk about us. I didn't feel like that. So I only had one instance where we walked on the beach. We were coming from our rooms straight to chairs. So our hotel or our resort had reserved chairs for all of the residents.
Shout out to that, yo.
We didn't have to pay for chairs. We didn't have to pay for umbrellas. You got 2 chairs and an umbrella, and they were set up facing the beach.
Yep.
So we walked out. And, it's common courtesy. You walk on the beach, people are staring at you as you walk on the beach. You say, good morning. Just a normal good morning.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like they ain't want to speak type of situation.
Yeah, some miserable people out there sometimes.
But,
that could have just been a miserable person, or it could have been racially charged. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But other than that, everyone else was great. People we talked to were really cool. We had great experiences. We went to the donut place.
Oh, they had a little donut place where you can create your own donuts.
Create your own donuts. It was such a cool thing. We drove around the island. We got ice cream from 2 Scoops. We really experienced the island, and I think a lot of that is because we watched so much on YouTube.
We did
beforehand. There were things that I was looking for. I was like, wait a minute. So we didn't see are we gonna go to
there were some bars that we didn't go to, but we're not really drinking heavy, not like that right now. So we didn't really. I wasn't pressed to go to them.
Right, but we had a great dinner at the beach house.
Yes, we did. That was dope.
That was beautiful. Great. It was
outside seating on the ocean.
Outside seating, facing the ocean with the sun setting. What more?
I mean, we speak about this all the time. Like, ocean therapy is a real thing. There's healing properties physically and mentally when it comes to the ocean. So just being around it having dinner facing it, or being in a room that's facing it, that you can open the door and hear it.
Yeah.
Even at night when it's pitch black, just hearing it. You know what I mean? It's just for me, it's for sure. It's just a beautiful thing. I love it to death.
It's great. I had a great time. I got in the ocean. I definitely made sure to get because my hip has been giving me issues, to make sure to get the body in the water so that you can, let this salt water and the iodine or whatever do what it does to heal the body.
We didn't even lay facing the sun one day. We just sat out there and we cooked.
Oh, listen.
Cooked.
I could show y'all some lines in some places
from day one.
From day one,
for you especially, right?
Especially me. My body was so happy. It was
like,
girl, thank you.
Girl.
That's what my body was saying. Thank you, girl. Thank you.
So we had that planned, right? That was the vacation.
Yes, that was the vacation.
At some point, I was like, well, we're considering moving to Tampa. We've been talking about moving to Florida for a while, you know what I'm saying, for various reasons. And Tampa popped up into the top of the list pretty much. We just hear all the good things about it. You know what I mean? And we know the work is there, right? And at any given moment, cocaine could wash up on the beach and change our lives forever.
For the good or for the bad.
You gotta stay positive.
Okay.
And I said, well, you know what, man? Let's how do you feel about staying another day and staying in Tampa proper and getting a feel for the city at least a little bit? And it's like, yeah, let's do it. So we looked up the tickets and Ticketmaster. What'd you find with the tickets?
What was it? It was less $1.
Like $1.
$1 to change the flight to the next day. So we added another day. This one over here was investigating hotels.
Yes.
And we ended up at a 5-star.
We ended up at the only 5-star hotel in Tampa.
5-star.
Called the Tampa Edition.
Goddamn.
They have Edition hotels in Miami, New York, London, I believe, and maybe out the West Coast somewhere. But we stayed in the Tampa Edition in downtown Tampa to get right on the Riverwalk to get a 5-star experience. And somebody was way too comfortable up in that joint.
It's the only experience I desire.
Oh Lord,
to have.
It was dope, y'all.
I felt like I belonged, for the record. That's where I belonged. Shout out to Fred.
Shout out to Fred.
Fred, our concierge. Fred.
This is not like a regular concierge. Ask me questions if you need to ask me questions.
No.
Let me get to know you as a human being.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? Let's have conversations, and I'm willing to help you every step of the way during your stay here at this hotel.
I will make your reservations.
Whatever you need.
I will schedule whatever you need.
Crazy. We had just walked in.
We just walked in.
Check-in's at 4 o'clock. We got there at 11. Checked us right now.
Checked in.
Boom.
Yes.
Here's your room. Boom.
Do you need anything?
Do you need anything? What do you need anything?
Right. Didn't even see my bags. It was great. I was like, all right, cool. Bye.
Yeah, snatch the bags out the whip, put them on the joint, that's not, too crazy.
He brought
them
to the room.
Usually you have to at least bring your bags into the spot and then, or unless you pull it to the front of it. We were across the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Didn't see my bags no more. And I didn't look for them.
Right.
They handed us waters.
Yes.
Welcome Edition waters in cartons. Got to the room and I'm floating. I'm waiting for the champagne at this point. Okay. I'm like, give me the alcohol.
Full bar.
Oh my God.
Like top tequila.
What's that tequila with the jar that all y'all be saving?
Yeah. The white and blue drink.
The white and blue ceramic. I don't know because I don't drink it. We had that. We had
what, in the bar?
In the
champagne. We had cava, I think there.
There was a red wine in there.
There's rum, whiskey, Woodford Reserve.
Yeah. Woodford.
They got all and every what I'm saying? They
champagne
have all
flutes,
flutes,
wine glasses.
Whiskey glasses.
Whiskey glasses. All there plus water. If you need water. And then like the Red Bulls were in there. And then some hard seltzers.
All types of stuff.
I think there was a kombucha in there. I feel like I saw a kombucha. So so I'm like, oh, damn, I'm ready.
But the lobby in this hotel is something that we don't want to skip over that. Like,
y'all,
the lobby was paradise.
Y'all, it smelled like sex and money.
Oh my God, it did. Like not sex like
not
somebody
that,
just had sex in here. No,
yeah, no, like sex and money.
Like if you walk into someone's house and it smells like that,
yeah,
you're up against. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the panties are dropping.
It's go time.
The panties are dropping.
You know what I mean? And plants everywhere.
It was like an oasis. It was like a secret garden of, and just it smelled so amazing in there. It was just like, it was so crazy. It was really crazy. We were leaving the hotel to go and get to see the Riverwalk, and it was so freaking hot out there. I was like, we could just go back.
We could skip that, yeah. Like, listen, we skipped the Riverwalk. I mean, but you know,
we got something to eat.
Yeah,
at
Sparkman's Wharf.
Sparkman's Wharf. Got something to eat.
Hit up a little neighborhood.
Yep. We went to Ybor City.
Yep.
We took the trolley, which
Ybor
is free.
City is based. It's a Cuban.
Yes, a Cuban. Gentleman, Vicente Martinez Ybor.
Yeah, your memory is crazy.
he is a developer, a wealthy developer who contributed a lot to Tampa, and Ybor City is named after him, and there are monuments all over Tampa for him. At the start of the Riverwalk, there's a Riverwalk. There's a bust of him, and when you get to Ybor City in the central Ybor Center, there's a full statue.
Yeah. And there's roosters and chickens running all over the place.
Oh my gosh.
In Ybor City.
The roosters was on fleek, but I could tell that Ybor City is like the party nightlife spot.
Bar. A lot of places were closed when we went there. Bar.
Most of the places were closed. And we were there, it was a Tuesday, right?
We got there on Tuesday. Yeah. We left on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday. So of course stuff was closed. But it was really cool, and this trolley that Tampa runs is free of charge.
Free trolley to take you right there.
It runs from Ybor City to downtown.
Yeah,
just
beautiful.
Take it. It got stops, so we decided, because it was hot, that we were gonna go to the aquarium.
Yeah, we went to the aquarium after that.
Tampa Aquarium, fantastic experience.
Very nice.
Very interactive. They put some money into that aquarium,
really
okay?
Nice, really nice.
And then we got to see people who got in some wetsuits and the head thing.
Got into the shark tank.
And they got into the shark tank. Hell no, I'm not doing that.
You gonna do that?
No, because I don't know these animals, and it might be something that my body gives off that makes that shark be like, you know what, I'm gonna bite her.
This one.
That's the one.
I don't like her.
I haven't bitten anyone at all.
Y'all cool.
I'm gonna bite her.
I don't like her.
I'm not. No, my space differential and all. Nope. Not walking the bottom of the tank.
That was wild. That was dope and fun.
That was dope.
It was fun.
The aquarium was really, really just nice. There were a lot of kids.
Yeah. Once we got done with that, then we were like, you know what? In my mind, even before we did that, going into Tampa proper, I said, let's do the Riverwalk, let's move around a little bit, and then get back to this hotel, because with how much we spent for it, we're going to enjoy this hotel. And yeah, they have like 6 restaurants in there or something like that.
Bars.
They have a Michelin star restaurant in there. So we went back to the hotel and just spent our, you know what I'm saying, put our robes on and shit and chilled out.
We even called people.
Yeah, we did. We FaceTimed a couple of people just to, you know, let them know that we were having a really good time.
We were having a fantastic time. We were luxuriating. We took these great showers and put on the robes. It was so great that I almost didn't want to go to dinner because it felt so great just to be in the robe and in the bed. And one of the underlying themes this whole trip was the Olympics.
We watched the Olympics the entire time. Shout out to that. Very good. Very good. Very good. You get really good at this.
And so I was like, hey, listen, I could just stay here.
We watched the Olympics the entire time at Anna Maria whenever we ended up back in the room.
Every night.
And we watched. And we did the same thing at the Edition whenever we were in the room chilling.
Yeah, the Olympics.
Yeah, I wanted to watch the Olympics this year, so you know that was perfect that we were able to do that.
It was great.
So yes, the Olympics are going on
now as we speak.
A lot of stuff happened.
A lot.
Two of the biggest things that's happening in the Olympics is Flava Flav and Snoop. Shout out to Flava Flav and Snoop.
Living their best life.
Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to hip hop.
Shout out to hip hop and these American treasures that we have in Flava Flav and Snoop. And don't sleep. Don't forget the opening ceremony. United States had Beyonce introduce the team.
Yep.
She introduced the Olympic teams.
Yep.
So we had a little Yaya from Cowboy Carter, and we had the opening ceremonies, and we not gonna talk about them Ralph Lauren blazers and them jeans because come on,
tough.
The
Blazers.
We could do better.
The Blazers kind of clean.
Yeah, okay, but we could do better. So we had all of that. We got to see Simone, and we got to see the whole ladies Olympic team. I didn't know that I was gonna like the guys Olympic team.
Oh man, yo, we love that.
The gymnast, the men gymnasts.
Yeah, the black kid, Frederick. Yeah, there you go.
Frederick Roger. Frederick. Either way, his mama is Haitian and his daddy is Dominican, or his mama is Dominican and his daddy is Haitian. Either way, look, this young man, he's the first African American man to medal in gymnastics.
Oh wow, for U.S.
Yes.
Shout out to that.
You can follow him on Instagram and TikTok as Fred Flips.
Okay.
You can follow him on there. He's very entertaining. And the young man who did the pommel horse.
Yes.
Steven,
my guy.
Clark Kent. I'm just calling him Clark Kent because the glasses and he takes them off and he goes and does his thing.
They crushed.
They
got gold.
They got gold. Hey.
They got gold as a team. Hey. Shout out to It's going to be a lot of applause going on here.
You know, I mean, it's something. It's hilarious because we watch it and it's just like this thing for the United States, for black folks, because we're just looking to see for all the black people who are in all of the sports. We just want to see who all is playing.
So let's give the credit to the folks. Right, and recognize them.
Yes.
And then we have to talk about what you just said.
Okay.
Right. So those guys, Flavor Flav. So yeah, let's not gloss over them.
Okay.
Flavor Flav actually sponsored the women's water polo team for the U.S. You know what I'm saying?
He learned that the girls were struggling to raise the money to go to Paris.
Working two jobs.
They were actually running fun campaigns on Instagram, and he found out about it and he started to investigate and he wanted to know more, and he decided, you know what? I'm gonna sponsor y'all.
Yep.
He is the official sponsor of the women's water polo team.
That's crazy, yo.
And he said if the girls medaled, he was giving them all clocks.
Yeah.
I don't know what the status of them is.
I don't know either. I gotta look.
I don't know. We have to look it up. But Flav did that, which is really huge. He's moving all through the stadiums. He's sitting. He's taking selfies with folks in Paris. He is just having a ball. Whereas then we have Snoop, who is an official torch bearer. He held the torch.
Real quick, I just want to note, think about the stuff that Flavor Flav has been through.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, he was hooked on drugs and stuff back in the day. Like, when they did Night of the Living Bassheads, he was actually on, you know what I'm saying, crack or whatever. So, you know, shout out to him, you know, for just living life, yo.
Yeah. And he's, how old is he? 67?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
He's 60-something. He is he's a pianist, a classical pianist.
Yup.
He actually played the piano at the embassy to Paris. He was playing. And
there's multiple videos of him playing piano on YouTube.
But he did some stuff in Paris, so he's playing there.
Dope.
And
just wanted to note that.
Yes, and he's like shaking hands and kissing babies.
They just being loved out there
and loving it. And it's like, who would think hip hop? We're in 2024, and I remember when Public Enemy came out when I was little.
Yes.
Because they were on Long Island radio, on the student radio station, late at night.
Yeah.
They used to come on. And now to see him doing this it's dope, great. Man. And it's very unfortunate because we've looked at the finances of the athletes and the stipends and the lack of money.
The U.S. has some of the lowest.
The U.S. has some of the lowest, whereas you look at places like Japan or you look at Hong Kong and Taiwan, these people are doing this as their careers.
Yes.
And if they medal, they're getting $784,000 compared to the $37,000 that the U.S. gold medalists get. It's
nuts.
like, what?
Yeah, that's nuts.
But again, these people have a whole country behind them.
Yes, that's true.
And
it's different.
And they are picked at a young age, and this is all they're doing.
Yeah, this is all they do.
For your country.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lose, you might lose your apartment.
Or if you're from North Korea and you take a selfie with South Koreans, might be a problem when you get home. So shout out to them. Hope they're okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, you was talking about Snoop though. You were starting to talk about Snoop.
So Snoop Dogg is the U.S. Olympic. He carried the torch in the opening ceremonies.
Yep.
And he's an official commentator, and he has the NBC Olympic blazer, and he has these Snoop highlights that he does.
Segments and everything.
The Snoop segments happen in the evening time. They come on and they run it. He's got like his own little border, and Snoop has his own pen. He's passing out to certain people, and it's him blowing smoke of Olympic rings in the different colors.
Crazy.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
So get this. Today, Martha has pulled up on the scene.
So, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Martha is now in Paris with Snoop, feeding him biscottis. Like, what are we doing?
That's his girl right there. You know what I mean?
They rolled up on the equestrian events today because Martha's got equestrian history, like she used to ride or whatever.
Okay.
So the two of them are in the Olympic equestrian uniforms, attending the equestrian events today.
Perfect.
Martha and Snoop, besties, reunited for the Olympics.
It almost felt like Martha was a spontaneous last minute decision.
Like
she wasn't even there.
I'm gonna hop on a plane and go get with Snoop.
No, so now she's there.
And now she's there. And everybody's happy, like, oh my God, Martha and Snoop are together.
Why do we love Martha and Snoop together so much?
It is the craziest thing.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yo, shout out to Snoop, man. You know what I'm saying? I've heard other people talk about this previously.
Yes.
He is the most he's the biggest hip hop star ever.
Amazing.
He's known all over the place.
We've come a long way from 187 on an undercover cop.
Listen, we've come a long place from hiding to smoke weed to now having a
just
pen.
Smoking in public.
Now you have a pen. The biggest smoker, you know that we know of, whatever, or in public eye, celebrity smoker is Snoop, and here he is blowing the Olympic rings on a pen.
Blowing them on a pen and passing the pen out to people. They made the damn pen for him.
Crazy, man.
That he can only give to people. You can't just get that pen. Like, he's got to walk up to you and do one of those.
So shout out to them, Flava, Snoop. Shout out to the men and women's gymnastics. We watched.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We watched the ladies too.
Yes.
They crushed.
Simone, Jordan.
Come on, man.
Oh gosh, Simone, Jordan. Oh gosh, why can't I think of the other girls' names? Oh gosh,
baby, it's okay. You think you got so much information.
I love Jordan Childs. Jordan Childs,
that's
energy
your girl right there.
Is
that's the one with the fronts, right?
Yes, that's my girl. I love her. So kudos to those.
They
girls.
got gold.
They work hard.
They got gold as a team.
They got gold as a team, and then they're doing the individuals.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, Simone Biles is the most medaled gymnast for the United States ever now.
Yep.
Come on, Black Girl Magic.
She's fire.
Come on.
So that the women's rugby team medal,
my goodness,
which we don't do.
Out of nowhere. And why were we watching?
Because it's entertaining.
It's entertaining.
That big ass football tossing.
Oh my God. I'm trying to understand this picking
picking
people
up
up
thing.
with the shorts thing. I need somebody to explain this part to me.
I know.
Why
the rugby
shit
is fire, yo.
Up with
it's fire.
But remember we were watching canoeing? And we were trying to understand the canoeing?
This canoeing shit was crazy, yo. I just saw a meme earlier today. It's like, the Olympics got us watching sports that it was a video, watching sport that we don't even care about. This dude was walking by the camera, walking by the TV, and he kind of backed up and looked, and it was like some water polo or some shit. It's crazy, but that's what the Olympics does. That's what the Olympics does.
Canoeing on like Tuesday or Monday.
I don't even understand how they do that shit. That's crazy.
I didn't understand that one. I needed some guidance on that. But let me talk about one sport that I always love to watch.
Gosh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay. Synchronized swimming, you guys, okay? I gotta go find the videos. First of all, they've officially changed the name to artistic swimming.
Yeah.
So I was Googling synchronized swimming schedule, trying to find out when it was coming on TV, to learn that the Olympics has officially reclassified the name of the sport. And I gotta look to see when it's coming on, because they do the doubles and they do the team.
Yeah.
So yeah, my synchronized swimming thing is a thing, y'all.
That's another thing we watched, the synchronized diving.
The diving.
That shit was fire, yo.
That was crazy.
Here we are sitting on our couch or sitting on the bed like, oh nah, they were off there. They what are they even doing here?
That was a splash.
Look at that splash. That was way too much. Criticizing athletes.
These are Olympians. Shit, it don't matter. They made it to a point that I'm never ever going to see.
Never even dreamed of.
You know, amazing.
So that was dope. And then the Sha'Carri Richardson track and field. Yo,
track and field is this weekend. They saved the track for Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
So we watched Sprint on Netflix. So if you guys haven't watched it, go ahead and take a viewing of Sprint. How many episodes is it? 8 or 6?
6, I believe.
6 episodes, I believe. That kind of look at the sprinters moving through trials. They're going through the world trials and then the individuals for their countries. And we're tracking Jamaica, we're tracking the US. And then they go to worlds where they all compete. Sha'Carri, Noah Wiles, Sharika, Shelly Ann, all the majors are doing it. And we learned about some other runners that we ain't even know nothing about.
We did.
Marcel Jacobs from Italy, the light-skinned Boris Kojo, who was holding the gold medal and defending champion who didn't place. And Noah Wiles, shout out to the DMV's own. Noah Wiles is from Alexandria, Virginia.
I gave him a hard time when he said that whole, NBA champs.
Yeah,
world champions. World champions where?
Yeah.
And I forgot, that was him. And then we saw that special. I was like, oh, that's that kid. But he's extremely talented.
Yes. So Noah Wiles went to Alexandria City Public Schools here in the area. And they're having watch parties for him tomorrow because the 200 men's final will be tomorrow at 3:00.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there.
Okay, great. Yeah, we might watch it on TV though.
I'll be on it too.
Yeah, we'll watch it on TV. And we already know some of the recent results today with the ladies.
Yep.
Sha'Carri got silver.
She got a silver, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that now in the 100.
And we know that Shelly Ann pulled out completely.
Shelly Ann pulled out. That girl, Shelly Ann. Sha'Carri got the winner. The gold went to what was it?
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
She just.
And being that we just watched Sprint. When I read that, I was like, who is this? What is she doing? Like I know something, which I don't.
Like we've been tracking all the sprinters and we know all the names. Yeah. She's not the name.
She's not supposed to be there, but shout out to her too. You know what I'm saying? Black is back all in. We gonna win.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas he coming home today. He coming home today.
We winning out here, y'all.
That little girl. Lord have mercy.
So shout out to all the Olympians.
Yes.
All the Olympians, man. So
we've been on vacation. A lot has happened.
Yeah. So the Olympics somehow rallies black people to be at their most patriotic. Now, let me put a little, little side note on this. The way I view patriotism.
Yes.
I think protesting is probably one of the most patriotic things you can do. Right. So let's be clear. We're cracking jokes here.
Yeah.
Right, because black people are extremely patriotic because we are fighting the fight, right? But let's just go on the surface level and crack some jokes.
Yes.
When it comes to the Olympics, black people all of a sudden are so American. We are rooting.
Committed.
We are criticizing every other country unless
they're black. Okay? Because if they black,
we good.
We
love Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
You know what I'm saying? We rooted. We love Shelly Ann and them.
The dude from Great Britain who's from St. Kitts.
Yes.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Herschel,
I call him Tony Montaran.
Yeah, whatever. Yes.
Tony Montaran.
He was running for Great Britain. He's
I
in
wonder if he's in the Olympics.
in the 200.
He's in the Olympics.
I think he made it because he was second place.
Yeah.
And he's a world record holder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for some reason though, when it comes to the Olympics, yo, we are
crazy.
all in.
It's crazy. We are all in.
It's hilarious.
We are inviting folks to the cookout.
Listen.
We are doing all kinds of things.
We shouting out USA from the couch, all types of shit.
USA. Now, swing it around town. Before we went on vacation, literally the Sunday before we left on Saturday, something crazy happened. Joe decided to drop out the race for president.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, we're going to the politics now.
I mean, we talk about America.
Yes, we did. America.
We talk about America.
America.
So
Joe dropped out
on Sunday says, "Hey, everybody! I think it's best for the betterment of the people that I step away." And that was one message that it's posted on his Instagram, his Twitter, and everything. And then another message comes out about 40 minutes later that he's endorsing Madam Vice President Kamala Harris for president.
Hey, that t-shirt. Look at you with your t-shirt. Madam Vice. Nope. Madam President. Shout out to
It's like,
Kamala.
what in the Sam hell has happened? I guess, not I guess, but we understand that there were several calls to have Joe step away because they think that cognitively he is not a good representative.
Bad space.
In a bad space for the United States, and as well as his sparring abilities with Donald.
Yeah.
So
you think he was really pissed when he woke up and found out he dropped out?
You ain't right. Because on Friday he was saying he wasn't dropping. On Thursday he was saying he wasn't dropping. And by Sunday, somebody put the letter out.
Somebody told Joe, they said, listen, somehow someone signed you up for the 100 meter in the Olympics. I think you probably want to put out a statement saying you're dropping out of the race. Don't mention the race itself. Just tell them you're dropping out of the race.
So, yeah. The United States on a Sunday, on the Sabbath, on the Lord's Day,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
on the Sabbath, the United States is shooketh because a black woman has just been projected or I don't know. She's been
propelled.
Propelled, that's the word, to run for president of these United States. And when I tell you the shock, the oh my God, the we can't believe this shit, this is never gonna work, all of the things, all of the emotions, I was just sitting there looking at my phone like, wait, what? like, wait, what?
Yep.
For real?
Donald Trump had to fix his hairpiece.
Oh, he had to put the toupee.
He had to put the extra glue on.
The extra flyaway glue.
You better put the extra glue on with her. She's not a joke.
And this is where we are now. We are 2 weeks into her campaign. We're starting week 2, right?
Yeah.
Week 2 of the campaign for president. Money has been raised for her. Win with Black Women immediately held a call where they raised $1.5 million on the call.
Nice.
40,000 women on the call. Black Men for Kamala had a call where they also raised, I think, a cool $1 million. White Women for Kamala had a call where they raised another $2 million. She raised more money in the first 48 hours of her campaign than any other ever.
Crazy.
Ever.
There's a good feel behind this movement that I'm noticing, and her confidence is through the roof. I mean, I love her. She's a beast when it comes, you know what I'm saying? And listen, I'll be honest with saying that I might have repeated some narratives that were not true about her. Like the whole, she locked up all these thousands of people in California for weed or whatever it is. It's not true. Like it's a bunch of false narratives out there.
Yeah, it's interesting how they put the spin. The spin was out about her. Yeah, that it was false info.
Yeah. So, and I'm not saying, listen, I'm not, y'all know me in politics and politicians. Like, I'm not sitting here, putting all my energy and anything behind any politician. But I am in support of her. She is Black. She's a woman, and she's not Donald Trump, and I am definitely in support of her.
Yes.
She gets my vote, period.
I need to add that she is an alumnus of the Howard University.
Hey, shout out, you know what I'm saying?
My alma mater. There was a bison call for alumni to support Kamala. I don't know how much money was raised from that call, but there's a lot of grassrooting right now.
Grassrooting.
Okay. But I think the biggest thing that people really have to realize, you can put all the money behind the campaigns, you can do all of that stuff, but if y'all don't get y'all state electoral places together, like state elections and voter registrations and things like that, that's where the problem is going to be. Because if people don't know their voter status, if your voter status has been revoked, if your voter status is currently being challenged, you may not be able to even cast a vote for the election. So that is a bigger issue. Voter registration, GOTV, all of those things are a really important part of the election, because the votes have to be counted and the people have to vote. So there's a lot of little things going on state by state. The gerrymandering happened. They moved a lot of the districts. They redistricted a lot of places. They moved polling places. People might not know where your polling place is right now. It might have changed. A lot of polling places changed.
It's a lot of trickery.
A lot of that type of stuff to attempt voter suppression. And that's the bigger thing that needs to go on. And you know what else? People need to volunteer. People need to sign up and help the state boards of election, because they're usually like elderly people who are the only ones working at the polls. They need more young people. They need more people in our age group to actually participate in, you know,
it's getting busy outside. Outside.
And making sure that people who are in line are okay. People who need water, just all of those things that happen, because the voter turnout is usually a big thing. Like when Barack Obama, remember when he ran, the lines and the waiting, people were taking turns.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was wrapped around the building. The amount of people who showed up to vote, and the voter polling places not having the staff to handle the influx of voters. So that is a very, very big thing that we are not talking about, that is going to become a problem on election day. Unless everybody's mailing their votes in, but then you're going to have folks challenging ballots and saying that mail-in ballots are invalid and people cheated and people voted twice and all of that shit.
What you need to know is that they are working hard. You need to work twice as hard. You know what I mean? So if you want to be a part of it, then participate. Then it's not as effortless as you might think it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad you shared all that. That's good stuff.
Check your voting locations.
Political correspondent here.
I worked Palm Beach County, polls. I worked there in Florida. I worked the polls. I have worked the polls here in the DMV as well. It's important. It's something to do. Like, that's really important. Polls open in some places at 7 a.m.
Yeah, it's no joke.
And people working shifts and all that kind of stuff. It's really important. And that's the biggest place where if it rains, people get discouraged. They don't show up. Elderly people who want to catch their vote, people at the wrong locations, all that kind of stuff is real.
Yep. I agree.
Okay, I'm off my soapbox.
Well, before that's November. Yes. November is the election time.
Yeah.
We are in August, and summer is almost over, y'all.
It's over because these kids going back to school.
Enjoy yourselves. Get out there, vacation. Get those last minute vacations in. Your 1 day turnaround. Turn and burn thing that Joe be doing. Your whatever you can do, get it in, because summer's about to be over. It's over, quick, y'all. It's quick. The older we get, the faster it goes by.
Christmas is like in 3 months.
That's crazy.
Okay, it's more than 3 months.
Yeah,
it's 4 months.
If you cut out weekends, you know what I'm saying?
My birthday is at exactly 6 months from today. I will be 49 in 6 months. You know
what I'm saying? Look at you. You lying, man. I need to see your ID.
You need to see my ID?
Okay. I need to see your ID.
I'll show you my ID, all right.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but I do know what it means somehow. Love my wife, yo. I think we're gonna wrap up.
Summer is over. But people are still outside.
They should be.
Yeah,
they should be. And be careful though. I mean, there's been a spike in the cove. You know, with the full blood cove, the
cove is still out here.
The full blown cove is out there. It be changing.
Still out here. I don't understand why the cove is still here.
Listen, we're making our big purchase today that our representative had on a mask.
He really did.
Like, it's no joke out here, yo. But friends of ours just got over COVID a couple weeks ago. Like, it's out there. Jeez. You know what I mean? So let's pray for the best. In that lane, a little dark or whatever, but it's a rest in peace to a few people. DJ Polo from Coogee Rapping Polo.
He really did die?
Yes, man.
What did
DJ
he
Polo
die of? Natural causes? What?
I don't know. I didn't look up the specific details and whatnot.
Damn.
But I do want to go here real quick.
Okay.
Coogee Rapping Polo. Back again.
What?
This is poison, so be alert.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Or contaminated. Turn on your stereo and become radio. Activated, deadly and fatal. Poison is the title. Wow. Hits the parts that are vital.
Shout out to DJ Polo. Shout out to his family and friends.
Man.
Condolences. Rest in peace to that brother.
Rest in peace.
Condolences to the family and friends, you know what I'm saying? And specifically to Coogee Rap. They had a partnership for a long time, Coogee Rap and Polo. You know what I mean? He passed away. Chino XL, who was a master lyricist. He didn't, he wasn't mainstream, whatnot, but he's just a known MC in hip hop. He passed away a few days ago. So, wow. And the girl from
Erica.
From Erica, what's her name?
Yes.
From Survivor's Remorse.
Survivor's Remorse, the sister.
The sister, you know her name?
AJ. Well, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. A lot of people in Hollywood are doing these dedications to her. Erica Ash.
Erica Ash.
Yes.
Shout out to, you know what I'm saying?
There's a video of her.
Yeah.
A lot of folks in Hollywood knew her. She not only was on Survivor's Remorse, she did Hollywood Husbands on BET with Kevin Hart and everybody.
They said she was one of those people, like, to know her is to love her type of person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know what happened with her. I don't know how
they said it was cancer.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They did say that. You know what? You're right. She had a long bout with cancer.
Yeah.
So fuck
you never
cancer.
know what people are going through.
You never know, man.
You never know. You never know when's the last time you're going to see somebody. You
never know.
I saw somebody who said, I saw her at such and such, and I was supposed to get back with her, and she's gone. You know?
Never know, man. So, you got relationships that, might be on the fritz and whatnot with someone you care about. Try to make up, you know what I'm saying? If you can, you know what I'm saying? Because you just never fucking know. You never know. So, yeah, rest in peace to her and condolences to her family and friends and stuff like that. Yeah. Damn, I was about to go somewhere with that, but I can't remember where it was. You want to talk about what we watched?
Okay, let's go. Give me my song.
We're the Where's Brunch podcast, as you can see, and here's what we're watching on TV.
Excuse me, partner, can you keep that shit down? You see me watching TV.
Oh, back again.
Back again. If you don't know, we are subscribers to Apple Plus TV, okay? I have an iPhone. I take advantage of these services. And I was watching Apple TV during COVID when they gave it away for free for a year if you got a new iPhone. So we have been watching Presumed Innocent.
Yes.
Starring Jake Gyllenhaal. We watched it. And this is a spoof on a movie from way back in the day.
Not a spoof.
Not a spoof, but a remake. A remake of the movie starring Harrison Ford.
Yes.
From back in the day. And I couldn't remember what the hell happened in the back in the day one. But
I didn't look it up either. I didn't want to know.
I didn't look it up either. But this was one hell of a series that Apple made us wait week by week.
Incredible series. The writing, the acting, it is the storytelling, incredible. Yeah. The ending, we won't ruin it just in case.
The whodunit.
It's not who you thought it was.
It's
no matter
mess.
who you're thinking about.
It's a mess, okay?
Yeah.
It's definitely a mess.
It's so good. It was such a great series. And we watched it while we watched that, and we watched Defending Jacob.
Jacob
which
badass.
came out years ago, like a few years ago. So, which was also really, really good.
Jacob's badass.
Jacob.
So good.
And so that came out years ago. So you don't even know how Defending Jacob ends, and you still don't know. You don't know.
Right. We never got an
You
answer.
can assume, you know what I'm saying? And maybe a safe assumption. But presumed innocent gives you an answer.
Who? Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Does.
It gives you
and
an
you
answer.
at the end like, what? And you're just like, whoa, that's really scary.
Yeah.
That's very scary.
Oh man, highly recommend it. We're really trying to
I don't want to give it
away.
away.
Yeah, we don't want to give it away.
I don't want to give it away.
You
You need to
want
watch
to give it
it.
away.
You get the Apple TV, get the free trial. I see them online everywhere. You can get 7 days for free. Go ahead and just binge because all the episodes are out now. How many was it?
It had to be like 8.
8? Okay.
I think it was 8.
Totally worth a sit in the house day of binging.
Oh,
and
gosh.
watching
Yeah.
that. You will be losing your mind. I could watch it again. It was so good.
Yeah, if you jump into that in the morning time, like when y'all wake up or something like that, 11 o'clock or whatever, something like that.
Order
you
in.
can watch a whole joint all day. Order
in.
Get yourself a pizza and just go.
And just sit there and go. Yes, it's totally worth it.
Super good.
Very good. Jake Gyllenhaal is the epitome of unhinged. It's amazing.
Unhinged. Your favorite.
My
unhinged.
favorite word, unhinged. Okay, Jake does it. Jake brings unhinged to a whole nother level. He brings white boy unhinged.
Oh,
That's
Lord have mercy.
That's a different level of unhinged, but very good.
Did Jake invite us to the barbecue?
Jake,
The cookout.
I don't know. I don't know.
Jake's the man. Jake's the man.
Cool though. Maggie, his twin sister. She might be invited.
Who, she's
cool.
the actress too?
Yeah, she's the actress.
Who?
She was in Batman. She was the one with the big eyes that was the fiance.
Who's fiance?
Was it Christian? She was originally engaged to Bruce Wayne.
Oh, that's his sister.
That's his.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's Maggie.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, no, I don't be knowing.
I
It's all good. Hollywood.
Yes, but
so super dope, man. Presumed innocent. Yo,
presumed
get
innocent.
to it. Yo, what you barking for, man?
I think he might need to go out.
Yeah, he does need to go out. I'm trying to keep him occupied while we finish up
while we
here.
finish this.
You know what I'm
Sorry,
saying?
y'all. I shouldn't have taken.
Yeah, Beans is trying to be part of the show. Usually he's pretty quiet, but
yeah,
today
he's letting us know, like, listen.
Yeah, I had to yell at him earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all get in there, man. Get out. If y'all don't have Apple TV, this is not a commercial. I'm not telling you to get it, but find a way to watch.
Apple, we are accepting sponsorship.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes, we are. But they are Apple TV, and they probably don't give two shits about what
They
we're
might.
asking for.
We're willing to adhere to
don't-
whatever your terms. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right.
Hell, man. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. We got a couple
Yes.
other topics, but we're not gonna go. We'll save those for another time.
Okay. We're
We'll
not.
save those for another time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Stop looking at the board. We covered everything on the board, I think.
Oh, we did.
Right? Yeah.
Yes,
So
we did.
we're good to go because we
Okay.
have boxing to watch.
Oh, y'all.
That started an hour ago.
I got to see my boxing.
Yeah, we got boxing to watch. So
And I
good.
got to make dinner.
Welcome back, though.
Thank you. Welcome back.
We haven't
to you
potted in a
too.
while.
We haven't. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. So
Summertime fun.
yeah, summertime, man. We're gonna have a fixed schedule next summer. Let y'all know what
We might be off.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you though. Love you though.
I love you more.
And
Give me some of that. Oh,
hey,
sorry.
okay. Oh, hey.
That came out
Trying to
wrong.
watch boxing, but some of that honey love. That's what you about to say. You still singing R. Kelly songs?
No, we still singing Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat is all over the place. That's
Oh
the-
my god.
Yo, man. Y'all be good out there. Stay tuned for more exciting, spine-tingling adventures of the Where's Brunch podcast.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow us, share it with your friends, share it with your people, send them the link. Send somebody, send a friend
Yes,
this
indeed.
podcast
Yes,
so they
indeed.
can listen to it.
Y'all be good out there, man. We out.